Welcome back to the Capibaras English podcast, everyone. I am Miss Capibara, and I am joined, as always, by the heart and soul of this show, Mr. Capi. Mr. Capi, you're looking a little pale today. Or is it just the lighting in the studio? Please tell me you aren't actually sick.
Oh, Miss Capibara, you have a sixth sense for these things. I'm actually feeling okay now, but let me tell you, I had a rough night. I woke up with this strange pain in my stomach and a bit of a headache. My first thought wasn't, oh, I need a doctor. My first thought was, oh no, I don't know how to explain this in English. I spent 2 hours on the internet trying to translate my symptoms, and by the end of it, I was convinced I had some rare tropical disease that only affects capybaras living in high altitudes.
Typical. We call that cyberchondria, Mr. Capi. We look up a small headache and the internet tells us we have 3 days to live. But seriously, that fear you felt, the health panic, is one of the top 3 fears for language learners. It's scary because it's about your body, and if you say the wrong thing, you might get the wrong treatment. It's high stakes.
Exactly! It's not like ordering a pizza where a mistake just means the wrong topping. If I say, my head is exploding, instead of, I have a throbbing headache, the doctor might think it's a real emergency. I realized that I don't need to be a medical expert. I just need a few safe phrases to describe what's happening.
Precisely. You don't need a medical degree. You just need to be a good communicator. So, today we are going to dive into 10 essential phrases for the doctor's office. We will cover making the appointment, describing the pain, talking about allergies, and understanding the instructions. Ready to feel better, Mr. Capi?
I'm ready. Let's cure this health panic once and for all. Where do we start?
We start at the very beginning, the phone call to the clinic. You need to be clear and urgent but polite. The receptionist is usually very busy, so you want to get straight to the point. Phrase 1. Making the appointment. I'd like to schedule an appointment with a doctor as soon as possible, please. The key words here are schedule and as soon as possible. It tells them you need help now, not next month. Let's practice this, Mr. Capi. Repeat after me 3 times.
I'd like to schedule an appointment with a doctor as soon as possible, please. I'd like to schedule an appointment with a doctor as soon as possible, please. I'd like to schedule an appointment with a doctor as soon as possible, please.
Perfect, that is your entry ticket. Now, once you're at the clinic and the doctor walks in, they will ask, "What brings you in today?" You need to explain the duration of your problem. For example, "I have been feeling dizzy for 3 days." This structure, "I have been feeling," is perfect for describing ongoing issues. Mr. Capi, let's practice it using dizzy and 3 days.
I have been feeling dizzy for 3 days. I have been feeling dizzy for 3 days. I have been feeling dizzy for 3 days.
Great. Now let's talk about the pain itself. This is where people get confused. Is it a sharp pain? Is it a dull pain? Let's use a very common descriptive phrase. A sharp pain feels like a needle or a knife. A dull pain is more like a heavy ache. If it gets worse when you move, that's vital information for the doctor. Let's practice with sharp pain and stomach.
It's a sharp pain in my stomach, and it gets worse when I move. It's a sharp pain in my stomach, and it gets worse when I move. It's a sharp pain in my stomach, and it gets worse when I move.
Excellent. Now here is a safety critical one. The doctor might want to give you medicine, but they need to know if you have allergies. This is life-saving. Even if you aren't sure, always ask. Let's practice with penicillin.
I am allergic to penicillin. Does this medicine contain it? I am allergic to penicillin. Does this medicine contain it?
You're doing great. Now, another very practical tip. Sometimes we forget things the moment we leave the office. So, ask the doctor to write it down. Could you write that down for me, please? I want to make sure I remember everything. This is very common. Doctors are used to it. Let's repeat it.
Could you write that down for me, please? I want to make sure I remember everything. Could you write that down for me, please? I want to make sure I remember everything. Could you write that down for me, please? I want to make sure I remember everything.
Now, let's talk about the medicine itself. You need to know how to take it. How often should I take this medication, and should I take it with food? This covers everything. The how often and the with food part are essential for the medicine to work correctly. Practice it with me.
How often should I take this medication? And should I take it with food? How often should I take this medication? And should I take it with food? How often should I take this medication? And should I take it with food?
You're sounding like a pro now. But wait, what about the side effects? You don't want to be surprised if the medicine makes you sleepy. Are there any common side effects I should be aware of? Be aware of is a great phrasal verb here. It means to know about or to be careful of. Let's repeat it 3 times.
Are there any common side effects I should be aware of? Are there any common side effects I should be aware of? Are there any common side effects I should be aware of?
Very important. Now, before you leave, you need to know if you have to come back. When should I come back for a follow-up visit? A follow-up is the second visit to check if you are getting better. Repeat it 3 times.
When should I come back for a follow-up visit? When should I come back for a follow-up visit? When should I come back for a follow-up visit?
And finally, the question everyone hates but everyone needs to ask. The money. Will my insurance cover this visit, or do I need to pay out of pocket? Out of pocket means you are paying with your own money right now. It's an essential idiom for living abroad. Let's practice it.
Will my insurance cover this visit, or do I need to pay out of pocket? Will my insurance cover this visit, or do I need to pay out of pocket? Will my insurance cover this visit, or do I need to pay out of pocket?
Incredible job, Mr. Capi. You've gone from cyberchondria to a confident patient in 30 minutes. How do you feel?
I feel like I could walk into any clinic right now and hold my own. Honestly, Miss Capibara, just having these phrases in my head makes my stomach ache feel 50% better. It really was mostly health panic.
I'm so glad. Remember, the doctor is there to help you, not to grade your English. They want you to understand. Before we go, let's do a very quick final recap of all 10 phrases. Listen carefully, everyone. I'd like to schedule an appointment as soon as possible. I have been feeling bad for 3 days. It's a sharp pain in my arm. I am allergic to aspirins. Could you explain that in simpler terms? Could you write that down for me, please? How often should I take this medication? Are there any common side effects? When should I come back for a follow-up? Will my insurance cover this visit? And our bonus phrase for the day. When someone is sick, we always say, "Get well soon." Mr. Capi, Get well soon. I love that one. Thank you, Miss Capibara. And thank you to everyone for listening. Don't let fear keep you away from the doctor. Take care of yourselves. Exactly. Health is wealth. Your final homework: practice saying your current allergies or any past symptoms using phrase 2 and 4. Bite the bullet.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Capibaras English podcast and hit that like button. Next week, we are tackling English for the airport. Don't get lost in translation. We will see you then.
Stay healthy, stay calm, and keep practicing. See you next time.
Bye-bye. Get well soon.